Hello friends. So today, what I will talk about the structure plan that you need, that you can pick up if you are start your career in Angular and if you want to learn Angular properly. So here, I will give you proper plan. I will give you provide the sessions that you can watch. So here are the sessions that I will give you. So let me start. What things you can do in this Angular, and what's important, as I have good experience and I'm also working in this industry where Angular is used. So so in the conclusion, I find out like this is the proper plan that you can follow if you want to build a career in Angular development, front end development. So here, yeah, let's start with like you need to what sessions you need to watch of mine, and if you means you can ask, you can add in comment like what things you want to learn also. So yeah, so these are the findings that uh, these are my findings that you can take. And so first thing is, so as this is 2024, so yeah, these things are important to learn because Angular, yeah, Angular started from Angular JS, and Angular 2, then now it's on the Angular 19 is coming. So there are lots of changes and lots of updates there are. So I would suggest, yeah, so from the introduction, what you just check the evaluation, like how it works. Just a second, let me. It's going in the edit mode. Just a second. Let me remove this edit mode so that it will visible more clear to you. It will not. So now it's fixed. Okay. So now, yeah, let's start. What sessions you need to keep in mind? So first is Angular. So introduction, first thing is Angular introduction. So evaluation of Angular, the key features of Angular, and how you can set up the project. So yeah, all these things you need to keep in mind. And second thing is what tips and tricks you should follow, like Angular CLI commands. Let me. So second is tips and tricks related to the CLI. So if you work in Angular, you need to run some commands. So how you can run the commands, and how you can make your own semantics. So it's important to, if you are working on the enterprise web project, so it is important to trigger those commands. And if you are starting, like you can start with the CRUD app. So it is a create, read, update, delete. So these are the general operations that we work on. So you can start learning from there, like how this CRUD operations work. I have created videos on all the sessions, so if you can watch on my channel. And managing state and with services with HTTP client, and what's material, Angular material in 2024. So how you can use that Angular material in your project, how you can make responsive layouts. So yeah, Angular material provides lots of abilities, lots of utilities, by which we can improve the appearance of our website. And like we use this in our enterprise level project, so it is very important to learn any UI component library. Like we have other libraries also, like we have other libraries also, like prime ng, and there are others. So yeah, if you go with Angular, yeah, the materials, it is also good. And next is reactive form versus template driven form. So there are different types of forms that we have. So what are the pros and cons of each approach? Building complex forms. So yeah, means with the form, means you, if you are working with the forms, how you can add the validations. So all those things are very important to learn. And let's next thing is state management with ngrx. So how you can manage state with the ngrx. So there are different libraries also, but yeah, ngrx is best if you are working, if you have experience in the redux. So this ngrx is a good library to pick up. And how you can lazy load the modules, this is very important. And how you can add the routing is basically navigation. So this is a navigation that we added, how you can add the route guards and the lazy loaded routes, and how you can consume the REST APIs in your project. And so this Angular Universal basically just to implement the server side rendering in our Angular project. So we can achieve that with the Angular Universal. So for that we just need to add some package and it will work. And how you can test your Angular application like with the Jasmine Karma framework, and there are other things also with that we can add. And it is all important to add the accessibility in our project, like accessibility and what tools we use, how we can make elements like accessible. So accessible something like, suppose you add image element in your image element in your project, and if some, and in any some case the image is not loaded, so in that case instead of image you can show some text. So that is more accessible, that is more good approach to make. So it is accessible to all. And means how you can create directives and pipes. So basically these are just basically used to add behavior on our website, and it is basically filter out the data. So you can use these things also, how you can utilize those things, and how you can optimize performance in angular. So if the load time is more, then how you can improve that load time, like common perform fit walls. So I discussed that those things there. Angular is built into for performance profiling. Internationalization basically like if you are making website for a multilingual, you are making a multilingual website, so like German, Italian, and so or whatever language. So you can achieve that with the internalization. So how you can set up those internationalization in your project, all those things. And this is basically how you can. So in the Angular, with these the component is a core part. So how you can do communication between those input and outputs and all those things. And if there is not any relationship between the components, then how you can communicate. So there are different ways by which we can improve, by which we can communicate within the components, and we can pass the data. Next is GraphQL. So this is a new thing, so it is also very great thing. So for if you're using GraphQL, then how you can set up Apollo client. So for GraphQL, if you want to run the any query, so you need to have a Apollo client, and making GraphQL queries and mutations. So all those things we will learn. And next is PW is progressive web app. So if you want to make offline capabilities in your project and all those things, so in that case you can use this. Uh, where we were. Okay, yeah, 17, 18. Okay. So yeah, with the PWAs, there is some package that you need to add. So with that, you can achieve that PWA application. Like it is, like we can add that website as an app in your mobile also. So it is very good feature. And how you can use web worker. So if there is a heavy computation in your project, so you can use web worker in that case. And Angular semantics, as I told about, semantics is basically commands. So how you can use those custom semantics, how can you can create your own semantics. And yeah, after also you learn all those concepts. Now how you will deploy your project, like with the Firebase, AWS, Netflix. There are different platforms with that you can deploy your project. And you can add the CI/CD pipeline also in your project. And means how you integrate third-party libraries like 3GS and any library like auth library if you want to add. So how you can add those libraries. So these things are important to learn. And next is how you where from where you can find the angular resource. And how you can do community contribution, and how you can engage with the community. So means with the in the community, if you have any doubt, you can ask there also. So they will provide a better solution. And so feature of angular development is basically means on the Twitter handle they update lots of things, like what are the predictions, and what changes they are going to make. So all those things. So yeah, that is the plan. If you want to make a career in Angular development, make a career in front end development. So it is a very good framework. So keep learning, and if you have any doubt, you can comment or uh, I will share the link with you. Okay, yeah, thanks guys for watching. Do like, subscribe my channel also.